And welcome back on this Thursday morning. Joining us now is the voice of champions, Michael Buffer, known for his world-famous phrase, "Let's get ready to rumble." Mr. Buffer, it's great to have you with us this morning.
Good to be here.
Thanks so much.
Nice and early in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's great to have you. You have had such a wonderful and remarkable career, which also included time working as the exclusive ring announcer for all the Trump-owned casinos. What was that experience like, and what was it like working for Mr. Trump?
It was a lot of fun. It was especially back in the late 80s when he had the big fights with Mike Tyson, and Atlantic City's casino industry was booming, and he was fun and easy to work for. Mm-hmm. I heard he's doing real well these days, too.
Yes, occupying the White House. You've been involved with a range of sporting events, boxing, wrestling, NFL, auto racing. As you look back, what are some of the highlights for you? What have been some of your favorite moments?
Some of the great experiences were, I've introduced lineups for the World Series and Stanley Cup finals, the NBA finals, things like that. That's always exciting, but it always comes back to boxing, and that's still my primary source of fun, energy, and income.
Certainly, income has been terrific for you. You trademarked the phrase,
yes.
"Let's get ready to rumble," and it was a significant and very lucrative move for you.
Yeah, it really was. I came up with the idea because there was a point there where ring announcers were introducing all their buddies on a commission before the main event. So you had the fighters with that electricity and energy as they come to the ring for the main event. And then we had to kill the crowd by introducing 15, 16 people that nobody even cared about. So I wanted something like, "Gentlemen, start your engines." Man, everybody knows the race is going to begin. And I came up with "Let's get ready to rumble." So at that point, people, now we're going to meet the stars of the show. And I would do that before their introductions.
Mm-hmm. And apparently some boxers reacted to this personally when they would hear that. From my understanding is that this would cause them to kind of get fired up and really get charged up to enter the ring.
That's one of the best compliments I ever get is when a young fighter tells me, "I can't wait till you introduce me and say, 'Let's get ready to rumble,' or a veteran says, 'Man, you really psyched me up years ago when you would say that.'" And that makes me feel like I'm doing my job right.
Yeah, fantastic. You also will be at Fantasy Springs tonight.
Big night of boxing.
Introducing a match there tonight. Talk about that.
Yeah, we've got, it's a very interesting fight for the main event because we have this kid, Jason Quigley, who's fighting his 13th fight, less than 2 years as a pro, 10 KOs out of 12 wins right now. And he's taking on a really, really tough guy in Tapia from Jersey, the Jersey boy from Glenn Tapia, who's a veteran of 26 fights, 23 wins, 15 knockouts. You rarely see a young fighter step up and fight somebody with that kind of record. And that's the main event, and it's all going to be on ESPN2. Their inaugural fight of the season for 2017, and a great night at Fantasy Springs.
Yeah, sounds like a great matchup, and I'm sure a lot of the fans and the boxers themselves will enjoy seeing you out there. Why don't you send us out here to commercial break with saying a little something about CBS Local 2 this morning in your wonderful voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for CBS Local 2.
Sounds good. Mr. Buffer, Michael Buffer, thanks for joining us this morning.
Always
Have a
good
great
to be
time
here.
tonight.
Thanks.
All right, we're back after this.